Hello everyone, today we're looking at this. This is a Mitsubishi MT8. I don't actually know much about this phone, partly because I got this bundled in with a whole bunch of other phones that I bought, which another collector didn't want anymore. So I actually don't know much about it. I do think this is from the UK, because it's got a people's phone sticker, or part of a people's phone sticker, or what I think is part of a people's phone sticker just here. And people's phone were a UK cellular airtime provider quite some time ago, in the early 90s, I think. Certainly I can remember them when I came over to the UK on a visit back then. They had their own shops. And this does look like it was on the Vodafone cellular system in the UK. So, and going by the number there, I would say that's Vodafone UK, because 0378 was a Vodafone UK prefix, or dialing code anyway. Like I said, I don't know much about this, so let's take a quick look inside and see what you got when you bought one of these back in the day. So right off the bat, you got a nice little colourful manual by the looks of it. And this is quite snazzy for a phone that's got to be at least 15-20 years old. They obviously put a bit of effort into printing a manual. Certainly the BT Diamond manual that I have for a BT 9800X is poor, to say the least, by comparison. In fact, I'll show you it just a second. I'll dig it out. So this is the British Telecom Telecom Diamond manual, and I know it's really old because this has the date 1990, or 15th of May 1990, which strangely is 25 years almost to the day, actually. And this is just black and white. If you compare that, and there's no pictures or anything, no colors, just a couple of squares with text in it, apart from the middle picture here. That there is no other graphics or any sort of thing in here. So compare that to nice, colorful, swanky, nice, shiny manual. And I don't think, obviously, this is as old as this manual, but certainly this has got to be coming up to 20 years. And I know that because the number format here in the prefixes is very different to how it is nowadays. All the fixed phone numbers in the UK have a 1 or a 01. Most of them do anyway. Some are 02 and some are 03, but none are 07. That got changed to a 017. So, and I think that changed like mid-90s. So certainly this manual has got to be coming up certainly nearly, well, I'd say about 20 years old, possibly. But anyway, away with that. I'm not interested in the BT thing. You also got a nice little diagram as to what you could get with your phone. Hands-free car kit, accessories, leather cases, 3-watt booster. Because cell phone service back in those days wasn't particularly great. So I guess you needed a 3-watt car booster, I suppose. An AC adapter, extended battery. I do think actually I have the extended battery, because the slim battery, that doesn't look familiar. But anyway, what else you got? Accessories continued, travel charger, simple holder. I guess that was a desktop cradle, was what you'd call it. Cigar lighter, adapter, and some other charger, I guess. Yeah. So, but anyway, so in the box you got, in a nutshell, you got the phone, the battery, a great big wall wart, and something to plug the battery into, I guess, to charge it. So the battery, this is the battery. So actually, going by that diagram, I would say actually that does look like the extended battery. I would say that is the extended battery there. Standard battery, extended. So yeah, I think I have the extended battery. So that would slide in like so. The connector would go up on there, and you'd probably waste 24 hours of your life waiting for this thing to charge. At a guess, I'm guessing maybe actually it might only have been 16 hours. This heavy hunk of plastic is the transformer. Output 12 volt DC, 800 milliamps. It's a fair bit of juice, I guess, for a charger. But this is quite heavy. The transformer in this is sizable, I would say, given the weight of that. 3-pin, of course, because it's out of the UK. And then you got the phone. Oh, and you got an empty box. Why they put the box in? I guess maybe the box was for this, but then there's a space for that anyway. So I'm not too sure what was included with this. It could be that there was some additional accessories, like in the pictures, and they just haven't been included with the box. I'm not too sure, but I'll never know, I guess, because there's nothing telling me what would originally be in the box. But anyway, so I had the phone on charge for about 16 hours before doing this video. I don't know how long the battery will last. I know it does power on, so I will try and navigate through the menu as quick as I can. Important to note, though, this phone says it's made in France. I wasn't aware Mitsubishi had cell phone factories out in France, but I guess you learned something new. The date code on this is 9405, so May 1994. Is when the battery was made. So if we assume the phone was from 1995, that would make it 20 years old. So of course you got the extendable antenna, and actually this looks very similar to a Nokia extendable antenna. Actually, I would almost say that potentially you could interchange them. I've just noticed that. So no letters on the keypad. Let's quickly power this on. Let's see if this will power on, hopefully. There we go. Nice LCD display. There's the original phone number. So a couple of things to show you. There's no menu on this, I don't think. Well, there is, but not one that I can work. So function, and then obviously the up and down would do your volume for your earpiece. Function, how do I do the ringtone? There we go. That would adjust your ringtone. I'm not too sure how to get into the menu, quite frankly. Function 1, maybe, or not. I should have really read the manual. Enter address. No, we don't want to do that. Function 1. Retry off. It's already beeping the low battery, so I don't think we'll... To lock. Nope, we don't want to lock that. So you just basically press function and then the key that corresponds to the relevant function you wanted to do. Pretty basic phone, I guess. There's not much else I can show you without reading the manual. Maybe I should have done that beforehand, but it's a fairly sizable manual, so I'm guessing the functions on this were pretty reasonable. Obviously pretty crap by today's standards, but at the time this was probably state of the art. Because certainly I've not seen many of these around, so there's a good chance that these may have been quite expensive, because you certainly don't see these come up very often. I'm not too sure what else to show you really. How about recall telephone number? That's the original number, I guess. Recall star, enter address. That would be presumably the last dialed number. Nope. Alright, what if we do 999? Won't even do that. Okay. How about send? You get the usual tone. That you can't complete the call, basically. As with all analog technology, I should say this actually operates on the TACS or the ETACS system, which is obviously no longer in service. They shut off analog cell towers, I think, 2 2001, I think it was. Certainly in the UK, I think it was around about that time. Other countries, I would have to double check, but early 2000s, I would say, for parts of Europe anyway. I know that some countries did still have amps until a couple of years ago, but as far as I'm aware, there's no amps commercially available cellular networks still around nowadays. So worth knowing anyway. But nice little phone, I guess. This is actually quite light. It's difficult to gauge how heavy or light phones are just by looking at videos, but this doesn't actually feel that heavy for its size. So it's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's got the no service there, obviously, because there's no service. And that's pretty much all I can tell you about this. I maybe will try and do a video when I've read the manual. With so many of these phones, this is not one that I personally use. This is one that I acquired through buying a couple of others from another collector that got out of the collecting business, actually. He just sold up his collection, and me and a couple of other collectors bought out most of his collection, and the rest that we didn't want was sort of probably ended up on eBay or somewhere like that, or Gumtree or some other sites anyway. And this is one that he threw in for free, and I really don't have much use for it because I don't know much about it. So if you know how to work the menu on this without reading the manual, drop me a comment, because I don't want to spend time reading a thick manual like that to try and work out how to use this. So worth noting anyway. So that's all I'm going to say about this. It is a quite nice phone, but compared to the other phones I have made videos about, so check them out if you haven't already done so. Give me a thumbs up if you like the phone or the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.